Hi, I'm Matt Mazany from the 2009 film program. Happy 20th. I work on this show called Game of Thrones, which is a Game of Thrones recap show. It started at Funny or Die years ago, and I started producing for it, and it was, when we did it, it was just to do a weekly show that was fun and funny. This brilliant creator, Erin Gibson, she's a director and a writer, she had a hairdresser, this guy named Jonathan Van Ness, who she says, she basically came to the Funny or Die pitch meeting, and she says, hey, my hairdresser's really funny. We should just tape him cutting people's hair and talking about Game of Thrones because he doesn't know anybody's name, and it's really hilarious. And that was the whole pitch, and then that became the show, and I started working on it then. And then over the years, we've just developed it to get it tighter and better. We always want to make it good and better. And one year, there's a new category called Outstanding Variety Series. And I didn't even know, the first time we got nominated, I didn't know it was a category. And then all of a sudden, my phone starts blowing up, and it's like, congratulations. I'm like, what did I do? And then we found out I got nominated, and that was 2 years ago. And then we just got nominated this year. And it's so exciting because it truly is a show by a bunch of like ragtag group of funny, talented, hardworking people that kind of just got together and just made this goofy show. And then people recognize it. It's really cool. I think when I was at 20, I think I was just transitioning from graduating. I moved back to Anchorage, Alaska, and I started teaching, which became this thing that was like, I thought I wanted to do. I did it for about 2 years, and I said, oh my God, I can't do this job. These kids are driving me crazy. And I said, if I had $1 million, what would I do if I didn't have to worry about money? I said I'd go try to make TV and movies because it's something I've always loved. And then I just researched LA film and packed my car and drove from Alaska to California. And then 10 years later, here I am. What would be my favorite? You know what? Honestly, the midterms. Remember we did that. I was going to do a scene from The Big Lebowski. It was the toilet scene from The Big Lebowski, and I said, I want to make a toilet scene kung fu movie, and I want to have stunts, so I'm going to throw a guy through a wall, I'm going to throw a bowling ball into a toilet, I'm going to have a fight choreographer and do all this stuff. And all the midterm teachers were so like mad. They were like, this is not what we're here to do. And I was like, this is what I'm here to do. And I remember we got 32 setups in that day, and I think it was like a 6-hour day. I eventually spent a lot of time becoming an AD, but that was kind of the earlier days of me just figuring out how to like plan a day and rush it and get things through and not overshoot. So that was a lot of fun. And then one of the things I really wish, I don't know if anybody will ever see the light of day of this, but my current directing partner, Ian Skalski, he was in my class, and we still work together to this day. But he shot a behind-the-scenes documentary that's the best thing I've ever seen come out of a film school. It's so funny, but because he ran all these like fake storylines that were happening in the set where I was feuding with certain people on the crew, and then some guys were spreading rumors about me, and it was like this whole thing, and it's so great. But the midterms was so fun. It was a great experience to shoot. Yeah, it's a lot of fun. I've been doing a lot. I have been directing a lot of branded content for like BuzzFeed and Funny or Die. I just spent a year writing for the WWE, which is a strange diversion, but it was something I've always wanted to do. It's kind of a dream job. I am in that freelance grind where I'll produce stuff, I'll direct, I'll write, I'll kind of do wherever the fun is. I'll go wherever the fun is and make a few bucks on the side when I can, and yeah, have fun. If I could direct all the time, I'd love it. The process of directing with the crew that you want and with people that you've worked with for years, and being on a set with people that are like, actors that are different personality types than people who are grips, and different personality types that are people that are wardrobe, and being on set with everybody, it's just my favorite place to be. What's amazing to me that I've been doing this for a while, and I get on sets and there's people I've been with for like 8-9 years, and just to have that kind of trust, and working in the film and TV industry and commercial industry, boy, you run into some crazy bad productions and things that are scary and things that happen that are just so frustrating, but you kind of go with it with these people, and then all of a sudden you're with them on this nice pleasant set where you guys get a nice catered lunch and then everything's fun, and it's great. I love seeing all my artists and collaborators that I just love working with. It's just a joy when I see them on set. The one thing about doing this here and doing this career, I would never have been able to guess myself here in 10 years. So in 20 years, I don't know. But I, like in terms of like, The Secret and all that stuff, like I want to direct big movies. I want to direct like if I had if I had a career that was like similar to the Coens, where I had just have like my own quirky little movie that I could release every 2 years, oh, I'd be so happy. I just love the process of making stuff, and if I could keep doing that into my old age, I'd be very, very happy.